Ma'am, that is not your nesting place. That's not, no, get down. You're not supposed to be in here. Go on, go on. You're not supposed to be here. This is not a nesting spot for you, Heffa. Go on. Okay, so today's the day. It's almost 2 o'clock and we have to be there by 4:30. We're moving in the big furniture pieces today, as far as like the display racks and stuff, and then tomorrow I go back and merch everything. So I have a lollipop in my hand because I always need something like chewing gum or something, and I don't have any. This is all I got to deal with the stress. So we are starting to load up now, and then we will make our way over there. I will show you the space when we get there. It may be on my phone, so I just don't want to take all my cameras and stuff with me because I have so much other stuff to take. And then I will take you tomorrow again with me when I go to merch and show you guys how it's turning out.
Searching for something that ain't lost. Have we got our lines crossed? We're wasting time on stuff that doesn't really matter, while wishing for something better. I try to fix things that weren't broken, misunderstandings and words unspoken. We fall apart, and I won't dare to say, do you feel the same way? Maybe you don't wanna know, but you don't see what you have in front of you. Or maybe I'm not enough for you, so maybe I should go. If I had known from the start, this wouldn't have ended with broken hearts. 'Cause I don't wanna waste my time. Same way, then don't pretend that everything's okay. Don't string me along the way you do. Just let me get over you. Maybe you don't wanna know, but you don't see what you have in front of you. Or maybe I'm not enough for you, so maybe I should go. If I had known from the start, this wouldn't have ended with broken hearts. 'Cause I don't wanna waste my time, no. I don't wanna waste my time, no.
So it is a couple days later, and I got most of the stuff in my booth, but I still have one big bin. So I'm just checking in with you guys. I did decide to buy some crates that I'm going to stain with this Dixie Belle Voodoo Gel Stain Tobacco Road. And then I got the crates there, and I think I got like 5 of them, 4 or 5 of them. Anyway, I was able to get them from Michael's. I did look for them on Facebook Marketplace, but the ones that I found were kind of beat up and stuff. So I just want to be able to stack those on one of my tables with the marble top. That way I have more space. I don't want to put up shelves. I just feel like putting shelves up there, I might get something that's like maybe I was thinking about this IKEA wood shelves. I'll insert a picture of that so you guys could see it, and then that way I'll have more shelving then. But I just want to kind of get a feel before I start investing all this money in you know, fixtures and stuff like that. So I'm going to stain that. I am working on my other video. I was back and forth at the shop for 2 days unpacking, and I was just exhausted. I didn't really film a whole lot, but I do have to go today and take some pictures so I could put it up on my Instagram and go from there. So I'm just up, I'm dressed, I had coffee, but I still need to brush my hair and brush my teeth and wash my face. So I'm gonna go do that, and then I will show you what the bins look like, or the crates look like after I stain them. So I'll see you then. Alright, I'm finally coming out and staining these crates. I took the other one to the store and set it up. I don't like the way that it looks, the stain on the other one. It's the Dixie Belle Voodoo Gel Stain, and I had to use a lot of it because this is bare wood, and it just kind of soaked everything in really horribly. So I don't think I would have any left if I were to do all of these. So I saw this in my cabinet, and it's the Varathane Early American, and I like this color. So I'm using this, and then I'll take these over there. I do need a lot more space over there. I have too much stuff, and everything gets really crowded when I put everything out, and I don't want to crowd it so much that things start falling and breaking and stuff. So I might talk to my I don't know, what do you call her, landlord, and see if there on one side of me there is a booth that is going out. So I might see if I could take a couple of feet that way of her and of that one and get me a little bit more room. Anyhow, I'm going back to this and getting this done. I am babysitting tomorrow, and then so that's going to knock one whole day out. So I'm going to do this and then also edit so that my video is ready to release on my other channel. And so it's a nice day today, except for that hot mess over there. But the rest of the yard is clean, and my husband put a gate there so that the chickens can't come onto the patio anymore. It was just getting crazy every night trying to water down the patio because they were over here pooping and food everywhere and stuff. So it's just a lot neater out here that way. And then over there, I'm going to start on my um, my garden area tomorrow. Next week, my brother is going to come and help me clean out the beds and get things started. So it's been kind of upsetting because I bought all those yellow, I don't know if you could see them, yellow bins over there last year, and PG&E came and cut down one of my trees and then proceeded to drop the logs on my new planter. So I don't know how many over there are damaged. I just have kept from going over there because it upset my husband a lot, and so if it upset him a lot, I'm sure it will probably upset me more. So, but anyhow, I'm looking forward to spring, and I'm gonna get cracking on these so that I can get them done and start editing before one of my sons is at school, my husband is fishing, and so I'm enjoying the weather and being outside, and my other son is inside with the dog. So, all right, I'm gonna get back after it. Thanks, guys. Ma'am, that is not your nesting place. That's not. No, get down. You're not supposed to be in here. Go on. Get. Go on. You're not supposed to be here. This is not a nesting spot for you, Heffa. Go on. Now go back in the yard with the other ones. Bad girl. Jeez. She jumped the fence. She jumped the fence, and she's been nesting. You see how she has scratched up this whole thing here? Every day she comes and nests on these boxes. These are all like garage sale boxes, donation boxes. And so that she could look in our window. This goes into her kitchen. Yeah, so she just picks a basket, or she'll jump on top of the box, but she likes to go behind there and scratch up the blanket and nest on it. She's a Fruit Loop. I don't know what's wrong with her. Now she's like, oh fine, I'll go back in the yard. Come on, chick chick. Come on, chicken. Come on. Come on. Go on. Get no in. Oh my goodness. You guys stay in the yard. Stay in the, look at, you got all this grass, all this place to play. Stay in there. Stay in the yard. Don't look at me like that. That one right there, that's Big Mama. She is the oldest chicken that we have. And that one is Spreckles. She's the one that was molting, and we thought we were going to lose her, and we had to keep a heat lamp on her and everything. This one here, see her puffy little cheek? We call her Puffy Cheeks. And the one that was out, we call her Puffy Cheeks' sister because we don't have a name for her. And then we never did name the 3 white ones, so I feel like I'm missing one. She might be nesting a little bit, and we call her Little Bit because she was the tiniest of the chickens. She was like the little runt of the litter, but now she's huge and bigger than all of them. So anyhow, I thought that was funny. Okay, so it is the next day. I have set up my booth. I still have stuff in there. I'm just crafting for my video, and I just figured I would record some while I was doing that, and let you know a couple of things have been going on. I have decided to close my website temporarily. It's not per se closed. I just made it password protected so that I can, launch at any time. I have already had issues with cross-selling, and I don't go to my booth every day. It's about a 15-20 minute drive for me, which is not a lot, but to go back, you know, back and forth every day, right now is just, I don't, I've never had a booth before, so I can't say that that's normal, what normal people do, or, you know, that that's supposed to be a normal thing. So I am, it's just difficult, you know, that was the whole point of putting it there. It's not that far from my house, but it's not, you know, I didn't want to have to be like tending to it every day. So I go every couple of days and check on, you know, things, and put things in there and clean it up and make sure that, you know, nothing's broken or missing or dropped or whatever the case. But I've had some issues already with people putting orders in, and then I go, you know, a day or two later and it's gone. So they don't come and tell me every time something sells. That they just, you know, keep track of it and then add it to the list or whatever. So that's kind of where that's at. But I didn't I didn't I didn't want to keep having those conversations of like, I'm sorry, you know, sending those emails out, I'm sorry, it's already sold, I'm sorry, you know, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. I just feel like I was just continually disappointing people. So I hate doing that. I hate disappointing people, and I don't like to have those conversations all the time. It's just too much stress on me, and stuff. So I think I know I deliberated back and forth whether I was going to do that or not. I have both of them, but I think it just kind of took care of itself by telling me that, you know, I wasn't going to be able to maintain that. It would be different. I don't even think it would be, I don't even think that it would be, even if I was there every day, because I'm not there every day all day long, you know. So I don't think that that is an issue. That I don't think it's something I can solve by being there every day, nor do I want to be. I have filming to do for, you know, both my channels. I have another job where I run errands and things like that, and so I don't have the time to be there every day all day long. So anyhow, that's pretty much it. There's really not a whole lot besides, you know, going back and forth. Next month is my birthday, and so right now we're just trying to decide on what, I think I'm gonna go thrifting with my youngest sister for my birthday. I have an aunt that lives up in Sacramento, and so we were thinking about maybe going to spend the weekend with her and thrift from here on our way up there. This sounds like a plan. But Sacramento is only like an hour and a half from me. I think it's not that far. It's really not that far. So anyhow, I'm gonna get back after it. I gotta get these projects done. I have like 4 projects that are half done, and so today's the day because tomorrow is Friday. So I will be back later and we will go from there. Ciao. So I'm getting ready to paint this. This is like this metal urn, and we filled it with concrete. This, I saw like a lamp or something, like this is a piece off a lamp. It had like, um, I don't know, what do you call it? Like chandelier crystals from it. But I needed a, um, something to display like some of my jewelry and stuff at my booth, so that's why we put the concrete so it wouldn't knock over, and then we would just hang it, you know, like from there, or I could use it for bookmarks or ornaments or anything like that. So I'm gonna paint this. I'm gonna paint. I haven't put it long ways. I'm gonna paint this because I want it to match this, you know, my sign and everything to look like part of the display pieces. So I'm gonna use this prairie sunset and paint this, and then probably just like dark box it or something. And then around here, I'm either just gonna put like moss or some rocks or something. But I want it to be something that's not gonna be like, if it's rocks, that people are gonna, I'm gonna find rocks all over my booth or whatever. If you have a suggestion, let me know. But that's my idea. I'm gonna leave these kind of this rusted look here and stuff. So which I like these because you can adjust them. Okay, so I painted it and I dried it with my heat gun. So now I'm gonna put on the dark wax, and that will seal the paint and kind of take that newness look down and make it look more vintage. And then I think I'm gonna go ahead and put moss on the top there. So once I do that, it'll just take me a few minutes. I'll come back and show you guys. All right, all done. Quick little turnaround. Tomorrow's Monday, so usually I go to my booth on Monday to clean and kind of add new things to it. So that way tomorrow I can add this and get it out of my way. So there it is there. I decided to go with the green. I had some of this stuff, but I just felt like it kind of blended in a lot with that. So, and I didn't particularly care for that. So, that's it. And that's with the black or the dark wax. And it just brought down that brightness of that paint a little bit, which I liked, and kind of brought out a little bit of that detail. So, that's it. And this sucker is heavy, so that'll be good. It won't tip over if someone's trying to get jewelry off of there or whatever. I decide to hang on there.